hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Caleb Ransom. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Inside give here for Tootin. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Tootin will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. 46.
Dak now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
These are 24. Damn, gun. It's on. 11.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Lawrence working from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yeah, kill.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. We'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's inside the 10. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, Shipley gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, to put this 1st quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single season rushing touchdown record is? 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the 1st quarter.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Shipley. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision. decision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Soko, so hot.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Back to the line they come. Second down.
Hey, easy, route.
Running it after the penalty. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Jaguars.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. A whole lot to nothing is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Gun.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Shipley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
15.
Hey, let's go. 11. Silver.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On fourth down, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On the give, it's to off to the races, middle of the field, at the 20. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys making this a laugher before halftime.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more power.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
Now Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Easy, read it, 44. Read it for this.
Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy, route.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, what is it?
Tootin headed left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Jaguars nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
These are 20.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing?
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. That's brought in by McLaughlin. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. And it's
3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Room to work at the 35. Inside the 45. Along this sideline, inside the 25. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Brandon Aubrey to kick
Aubrey
off
now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Hey, go!
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th, yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On the give, here's Shipley. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Cowboys get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Now it's 2. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah,
They go to him again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hauled in left side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Knocked down by Caleb Ransom.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey. So it's up. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A run here with 2. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Well, he had a date with history, and now that football, and heck, maybe the jersey too, they've got a date with Canton and the Hall of Fame. That is a new single-game record for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this credential. How about you, partner? This has been awesome, right at the intersection of luck and skill. The luck and the good fortune to get so many opportunities, but then that skill to deliver time after time after time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, now that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. By his running back, Allen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Has it at the 37. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Tootin with it. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trying to end this before the final quarter. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
77. Jaguars nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Lion!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They'll go again here with Tootin. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
Here we go, 40.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
47. Here we go, 47. 26.
3rd and long for him here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. 26.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, here we go. 20.
On the ground, Tootin. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught by Washington, left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He gets this one to Strange. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shipley now up the middle. It's inside the 10. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
Little knocks it through. And finally in this fourth quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They're running here with Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to the well again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're...
Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Ransom. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, hey, credit to them, not giving up. Some nice little success here. They convert, they add the 2 points, but not going to do much for them as far as win-loss is concerned today.
Nope, train has already left the station in this one, but they've got a shot. If the league invented a 5-point, I don't know, maybe a 10-point play, Kate?
I would love that. We've seen that, right, in like all-star games, maybe a money ball late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe the Pro Bowl. How about we figure that out in the Pro Bowl first?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.